them up into your home or some ish. This is a home y'all are about to buy, or a massive home improvement project, or this is a new apartment, or this is Section 8 housing. Like, this is a home. Somebody here's getting a home, or a massive home upgrade. That's what this is. When I told you, you get that property, you get that home, because that's what this is about. These three, they're all karmic soulmate, and they're willing to do anything and everything to get with you and be moved in so that that rent, that mortgage is paid, and they don't gotta worry about that itch. Just get ready, because it's not just these three that are lurking, the whole community. Aquarius, everything that you learned all these years, everything that you went through, this is like a test. Like, this is the final test. Like, Spirit's trying to see, okay, are you going to put individuals have an older woman that's either their family or like somebody that they see as like a role model, and she's telling them like, yeah, get with Aquarius, like you'll be set for life, like, you know, just tell them some sweet things, give them good love making, and you'll be set. Like, they'll take you into the house and whatnot. But this older woman also wants to be moved into your new home, your new apartment as well. Like, oh, or leave them in the Five of Cups and the Tower. Because you're receiving Aquarius, it's thunderstorming while I'm doing your read, but hopefully we don't lose power. We're just gonna jump right in, y'all. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, ancient ancestors, elders, guidance, and free for my Aquarians. What messages do you have for us? Truly grateful for your divine guidance and celestial light, so Aquarius. What do we have here? What is going on? With the energy, Sagittarius on the side, Wheel of Fortune, and the Temperance card on the side. Jupiter getting ready to station direct. We have the Moon, diagonal upright. So the Chariot and the Moon card on the side, and upright Cancer energy. And we have number 1. Kind of want to count that as just on the side. Magician on the side, Gemini, Mercury getting ready to station direct. So what's at the bottom? The Chariot. 9 of Pentacles. What do we have here for my Aquas? Wow. Okay, Aquarius. You are charging forward with the Chariot, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. You're about to have options when it comes to life. Like, I get here a variety of projects that you're going to be working on, but I also feel like Spirit's saying to make sure you don't just focus on one thing. Like the saying, don't put your eggs all in one basket comes to mind for you, Aquarius. It's definitely important that you pace yourself, because I see here you're going to be tackling quite a few projects, and with this comes vast progress. It's like you're tackling everything one at a time, and you're making progress after progress after progress with the Chariot here. You have the 9 of Pentacles, so something here about the focus being on you for now. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody that is powerful, they're single, they're independent, they're really focusing on their manifestation, their work, their abundance. So I feel like, Aquarius, this is where you're going to be at these next few days, next few weeks, is really focusing on you, really focusing on what you can cultivate, what you can bring in and manifest for yourself. So we have the King of Swords, diagonal upright, and the Four of Swords. The Queen of Swords, diagonal upright, and the Magician. So I see another air sign here. They could be a Gemini. Something here is weird, y'all. Hold on. All those birds started chirping outside. The Queen of Cups, diagonal upright. 2 of Pentacles. There are 2 individuals here. No, there's 3. There's a Scorpio, a Cancer, and either a Gemini or an Aquarius like yourself. Five of Pentacles, Temperance, the challenge. Five of Pentacles, Temperance, the outcome, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, and the near future, Five of Cups and the Tower. Jeez. There's an air sign like yourself, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, a Cancer, and a Scorpio. But what I'm really getting is that none of these energies actually like you, or they like none of them actually want to be with you. Like they just want what. Like I'm getting all three of these energies are struggling, or they're poor, or they grew up in poverty. It's something here. Either you guys are rich right now, or you're about to be really rich, or you're coming into money. It is something like that. You hear all the birds chirping. You hear that out there. They're right by the window. Because the challenge, Five of Pentacles and the Temperance, almost like these energies want to have nookie nookie. They want to alchemize. You see how the angels mixing fire and water? Like they want to alchemize y'all's energy to benefit them, and Spirit's saying no. Spirit's saying protect yourself right now and let energies know right away that you know what their intentions are with you. Five of Cups and a Tower. Leave them in the Five of Cups and the Tower. Because you're receiving the Ace of Pentacles. And nobody that is plotting or scheming to do something weird to you deserves this at all. Ten of Swords and a Death. Oh my goodness. Is this that Uranus retrograde and Gemini energy? With the full moon, lunar eclipse, and Pisces. Clarify, Spirit. Look. Literally, look, y'all. I cannot even make it up. These three only want to come around now because they want money. Look how she's having to feed all the rats. You're about to come into some type of abundance. You're about to come into some type of prosperity. You've been manifesting this. The High Priestess, you've been manifesting this ish. And ain't nothing new under the sun. Seven of Swords in reverse. Your intuition already told you what time it was with these energies, Nine of Pentacles and Death. You hear that thunder? That's the thunder right there. I have like acid reflux. Maybe somebody here is having acid reflux or indigestion, IBS, Crohn's disease, you know, like because I'm having acid during this reading. Almost like somebody here needs to really pay attention to what their gut instinct, their gut is telling them about these three. It's another air sign like yourself, a Cancer, and a Scorpio. And now it's pouring rain. And they just want money. Emperor. Yeah, Emperor. These people just want money. For you to take them up into your home or some ish. This is a home y'all are about to buy. Or a massive home improvement project. Or this is a new apartment. Or this is Section 8 housing. Like, this is a home. Somebody here is getting a home. Or a massive home upgrade. That's what this is. Somebody here is... I was left scratching my head. Somebody here is... Or they're selling a home. Somebody here... There's an Aquarius here that's just coming into a massive amount of money. You know, however that may be. You know, like, love you getting the bag. That's basically it. You know, the details don't really matter. You getting the bag. Okay? And these three just want to come around. Come around to do that pound town, but it's to harvest your energy. Justice. People are so weird nowadays. Oh my. Justice. They don't even know how to alchemize your energy. So even if you were to give any of these three a chance, it's like they really think they're going to get away with the energy or something and build something new. The Page of Wands. Three of Cups. So these three show up after you buy a house, or you get that house, or you get that new job, or you get this huge payout. That's when these three show up. Because they want a piece of the pie. This air sign has black hair, but this air sign is crazy. Don't let their kindness fool you. They're crazy. Both the Cancer and the Scorpio, I feel, have brown hair, medium brown hair, or dark brown hair. But the Cancer, I feel, is taller than the Scorpio. The Scorpio could have a lot of tattoos or something, or a tattoo sleeve on one of their arms, or tattoos on their shoulder. The Cancer may not have any tattoos. The Cancer could also be athletic, or they could be into some type of sport, like a huge sports fanatic. They could also be very materialistic. Six of Swords and the Four of Wands. So the Three of Cups, Page of Wands, that's representing these three. They're all page. Look, the Devil. Oh my goodness. Love. When I told you, you get that property, you get that home, because that's what this is about. These three, they're all karmic soulmate. And they're willing to do anything and everything to get with you and be moved in so that that rent, that mortgage is paid. And they don't got to worry about that itch. Okay, that's what these three, that's why page energy. But the Three of Cups, Six of Swords, Four of Wands wanting to move over there into your home. They feel if they give you, all three of them feel if they give you good nookie, that you will be satisfied, that you will be, I don't know why, but like this Scorpio in particular feels like that you're like desiring affection, you're desiring love. That's what I get from these three. Like that you're desiring love, or that you really want love, or that you could be desperate for love. Like that's what they're thinking. That's why I'm saying like they're karmic. They're karmic. Like they just think in a lower frequency, a lower vibration. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like they automatically assume things about people. And yeah, the Devil there with the Eight of Pentacles, like they're attracted to you. Why is God allowing these people to come into Aquarius' life? Can you clarify that? Thank you. The Most High, Jehovah, Four of Pentacles. And the Fool. So it's a test, strength. Will you hold boundaries with these three individuals? So, Aquarius, everything that you learned all these years, everything that you went through, this is like a test. Like, this is the final test. Like, Spirit's trying to see, okay, are you going to put what you have been shown into practice? Because we can heal and we can learn, but it's actually putting those things into practice that shows Jehovah, like, yes, okay, they understand now, they get it. And so it's like, there's an energy here of somebody being tested, somebody being tempted. And I'm not getting it's necessarily bad if you decide to get into a relationship with any of these three. But what I am getting here is that it's very important that you do stand your ground, that you have firm boundaries. Even when it comes to the home, letting them into your home and whatnot, like they have to pay up. They have to get their money up and they got to pay up their portion of the mortgage, their portion of the rent. Confirmation, we had an interruption. So it's like the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, Coffin, look, poverty. These people, all three of these individuals came from poverty in some way, shape, or form. Even if they were living a normal life in their younger years, they were very, very destitute. They saw a lot of fights with their parents, or, with their mother, their father, if they were raised by a single parent, or their grandmother, stressing about bills, worried about rent, worried about mortgage. You hear the thunder, like, always saying, like, we can't because we may lose the home, we may lose, the apartment and whatnot. Like, this is what this individual grew up seeing. It happens. It happens to more people than we realize. And not a lot of people want to talk about it. Not a lot of people want to, but this is the reality, especially here in America. And this is what these three grew up seeing. They grew up seeing that ish. It may have been different, a different circumstance for each, but it was more or less the same energy. So this, you know, oh my, I really know their mother isn't, each individual's mother is trying to send y'all. Yup, the air conditioning turned on. Oh my god, bro. Their mother or their older sister or their aunt is telling them to get with you. Like, all three of these individuals have an older woman that's either their family or like somebody that they see as like a role model. And she's telling them, like, yeah, get with Aquarius, like, you'll be set for life. Like, just tell them some sweet things, give them good love making, and you'll be set. Like, they'll take you into the house and whatnot. But this older woman also wants to be moved into your new home, your new apartment as well. Like, oh my goodness. Y'all. What on earth? Bad health. Yeah, these three, they're all, like, the possibility of marriage is there with the dedication and marriage, courtship, but bad health. Like, this individual would drive you crazy. Any of these three individuals would drive you crazy. Like, you would need your space and whatnot. Privileged lady and child. So there's a birth of a child here as well. Somebody's having a baby. It doesn't have to be you guys. But there's a child coming into the mix, a spirit baby. Like, this spirit baby is also going to be involved in this drama as well. Like, this child, like, when they're toddler age, they're already going to know what time it is, like, what's really going on, and who wants the money, and who wants all the money for themselves or something, some ish like that. Like, this little boy or this little girl that's coming in, they're also going to know who's karmic. This is one of those children that you gotta watch them because they get in your car and then they try driving away. Remember that New York little boy? He was like 8 years old, and he took his sister, his 6-year-old sister, and they got in the Range Rover and started driving to Florida. They got like 5 hours away or something before the police caught up to them. Search that up, y'all. That's how a lot of these children going to be, okay? A lot of people going to be having heart attacks and whatnot. A lot of these, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents going to be nervous as all hell. Family room and main mail. Distant horizons. It's really giving open relationship or poly or concubine. Like, these people are all willing to be your concubine. These three energies, they're willing to be your concubine. Like, they're willing to stay with you, and if you have a child or if you have kids, like, they're willing to take care of your children, whatnot, clean around the house. This is so, like, any final messages that will close out the read. Oh Lord in heaven, Aquarius, when you get that big payout, when you get that house, that property, just get ready, because it's not just these three that are lurking. The whole community, I'm telling y'all. Jesus said it is easier, for a rich person, it's like a needle in a haystack or whatnot. He says something like that. This is what he was really implying. Like, when you come into your wealth, your abundance, people come looking. Word spreads. I'm telling y'all, get ready. Some of y'all not ready. For the people in the town, the community, the village, that are going to be contacting you, asking for help and whatnot, and then these three, this Aquarius, this Cancer, and this Scorpio, and maybe even this child at some point once they get older. Oh Lord, what a mess. And it's all because of Trump's economy, even if people don't want to admit it. But that is your read. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you love and light.